Alrighty guys, welcome back to the reaction show. Got some more leaks here. Says all 9 new product leaks. 9 products? I wonder what these 9 products are going to be. 9 new product leaks. iPhone 17 Pro Max event, which is probably going to be iPhone 26. I don't know. So yeah, anyway, let's get into this. Let's see what the 9 products are. I know it's going to be an iPhone, iPads, MacBooks, Apple Watch, and then what else do we got? What else we got?
So then guys, great news. There's about a month and a half away to the Apple event where we're going to get the iPhone. So technically an iPhone event, an Apple Watch event, and loads of other products too, what I want to tell you about. But first of all, you probably want to know when this event is actually happening. Well, the great news I can tell you is that this new event is going to be happening a week commencing September 8th. And most likely the event is going to happen on Tuesday, the 9th of September, or Wednesday, the 10th of September.
Cool.
That is when Apple will be doing this new event to show off iPhones and other products too. But like I've said to you already, guys,
9th of
there's
September,
going to
let's
be
go.
9 new products at this event.
9
and
new
I
products.
want to go through all of them today. And let's get started with number 1, and it is to do with an iPhone. And that is, we're going to get an upgrade.
We already know about
over
the iPhone.
16 to the normal iPhone 17.
It's iPhone 26 now.
The new iPhone 17 and its design isn't going to look that much different, but it is going to be slightly bigger this time round with a 6.3-inch display. Plus, for the first time, it's going to get
iPhone
a Pro
53
Motion display. So Pro Motion in a normal iPhone. This is a first we're going to get. Then on top of this too, the cameras on the back, they're going to be upgraded to have 48 megapixel sensor in both of them this time round. So this is for the wide and the ultra wide. And we're also expecting to get that
We already know all the details of the iPhone, but we'll watch it
anyway.
anyway.
Battery life is also going to be great too
A19
this
chip,
time
let's
round.
go.
But then, for the second big iPhone we're
power.
going to see is a brand new iPhone we've never seen before. And this is going to be the iPhone 17 Air. The iPhone 17 Air is a brand new iPhone designed from the ground up, and it's going to be super thin. We've been told it's going to be 5.5 millimeters thin.
It's going to be the
time round
iPod
at this
iPhone.
point. And this iPhone has
The iPod Touch iPhone,
6.6
because it's so thin.
inches big. What is fantastic news to hear. The other great thing about this iPhone, it's also going to have a Pro Motion display inside.
Wow, it's going to have
One
Pro
thing
Motion?
I would be saying with this iPhone,
Shite.
it is only going to have one camera on the back of it. It's only going to have one 48 megapixel snapper on the rear. But
Like the
obviously
XR.
2 times crop and
Oh,
things
I
like
missed the
this.
XR, that was
You'll
my
be able
first
to use
iPhone.
Things like MagSafe charging, USB-C charging, but the main selling point for this phone is how thin and light it's going to be inside of your pocket. But then after this, we have the third iPhone that is coming along, and that's going to be the iPhone 17 Pro. Now, the iPhone 17 Pro in its actual design is changing a fair bit on the back. Like you can see in these renders right here, we've got this bar on the back now, and then we've also got 3 cameras inside of it too. And then the other thing is that the actual size of it is going to stay exactly the same.
3 is not enough. We need
size,
like 4 or
but
5
there's gonna be
cameras now.
lots of kind of other upgrades.
Look at all that real
that's gonna be
estate.
going inside of it. And I want to discuss them as we talk about.
Look at all the real estate. Look at all the real estate that's just empty there. We could literally fill all that up with lenses. and then have the flashlight and then the LiDAR sensor. Seriously, look at, we can fit like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can fit 5 more lenses there. 5. Dude. Missed opportunity, man. Could have fit more lenses on the back.
The fourth big iPhone upgrade, and that is the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Just like
at least you could have gave more
Pro,
lenses to the Pro Max.
New design on the back of this phone.
Missed opportunity.
But one of the big features that are going to happen to both these phones is we're going to have a 48 megapixel on the telephoto this time round. So this is up from, say, the 12 megapixel. Plus, you'll be able to record at 8K as well. What's great news. Also, the battery is going to be even bigger inside the 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max to give us the longest battery life ever in an iPhone. So this is fantastic news to hear. Plus, we're also going to be going up with our chipset to an A19
cold, man.
Pro
It's cold here.
with
It's
12
freezing.
gigabytes of RAM, and Apple also redesigning the core
12 gigs
inside of this
12 gig
iPhone
RAM.
too. One other thing to also mention about both these phones is that also the actual design, the material is not going to be made out of titanium. It's going to be made out of aluminum or aluminium, depending where you are in the world.
I like
and this is great
aluminum.
news to hear that what we're going to get with these
good
new
news.
iPhones. But just quickly, let me tell you
And
about
we got
the
an
channel
ad.
give. So, moving on then, what is going to be the 5th new product? Well, we're going to get a whole load new of Apple Watches this time round. And the first Apple Watch we're going to get upgraded is the Apple Watch Series 11. One of the main big changes with this watch is that we're going to get a blood pressure sensor added into it.
Didn't we get that already?
The design's not really going to change much from the Series
Thought we got that
10,
last year.
This is going to be one of the big changes.
yeah.
And also we're going to have that S11
What the
chip
heck?
inside of it too. But after this, we're also going to
I don't
get
know
a
that much about the
refresh
Apple
of
Watch.
Apple Watch
I don't
SE.
follow it.
We haven't had an update on the Apple Watch SE in a good number of years now, and it is needed. More than likely, the design is going to be very similar to the Apple Watch Series 9, but it will feature a lot of the features that are inside of, say, the Series 11.
Dude, there's going to be 11 iPhone watches. I mean, Apple watches.
Like this, but obviously you'll get an
There's
updated
10
chip, and
Apple
you'll also
watches?
get probably a lot of
Dude.
those newer sensors being added.
I remember the
along
third
with
generation. That was
too.
it.
It's great
I
news
didn't
to
follow it
hear.
after the third
But
generation.
Then for the 7th big
Oh, yeah, the
new watch
Ultra.
is going to be the new Apple Watch Ultra.
forgot about the
3.
Ultra.
There's a possibility we're going to get a new design with this, where it's going to be slightly thinner this time.
Wow, there's
around,
been three
but
there's
what's
gonna be
also
3
gonna happen is
Ultras
the
too.
screen
Fuck.
is going to have no
Thought there was
bezel
gonna be
around
more.
it. It's going to be an even larger display inside it. We're going to get the S11 chip inside of it as well. But
S11
one cool
chip.
thing I am super excited for is that you'll be able to connect to 5G connectivity this time
I like the
around,
Ultra.
and you'll be able to use the SOS call ability. So this is the
Why don't
ability
they
where you
make
don't have to be connected
Apple
to cellular.
Apple
You can
Watch
actually,
Apple
call,
Watch
an ambulance. You can call
Omega.
a helicopter or something like this by satellite connectivity.
The Omega
this
Apple
is going
Watch.
to be great to have inside of an Apple Watch, especially if you're hiking or going along a long desert or something like this. This is going to be something great to have built into it this time round.
Oh
But
yeah,
then
the
8th new
AirPods.
product, and this is to do with AirPods.
forgot.
We're going to get the AirPods Pro
AirPods.
3, and I, for one, am super excited for this because we haven't had an update on AirPods Pro in a long time. So this is going to be great news to hear. One of the main big changes, the design's going to be changed, and we're going to get an H3
The
chip
H3
put
chip,
inside
let's
of
get.
the AirPods Pro 3, what means that active noise cancellation is going to be even better than before. So I, for one, am super excited for this. Now, the final 9th product we've heard about what could be coming at this event is a brand new Apple TV. And most importantly, what's going to happen with this Apple TV is that possibly that plastic kind of design is going to be scrapped altogether because Apple don't like that kind of plastic and all of that anymore. We could be getting a metal design this time round potentially. But most importantly is the chip. Right now we have the A15, but this looks like this is going to be updated to the A17
What the heck?
Pro. The same
The
chip,
Apple
very
TV
similar
has
to
an
what we
A
have, like,
chip?
in the iPad
I did
mini
not even
right
know
now,
that.
is what's most likely going
It
to
has
go
an A
into this
chip.
device. And this means that it's going to be super powerful as a media system and also unlocks even more potential
Wow, the
for doing
A17
gaming with this
Pro.
A17 Pro. Remember, the A17 Pro came out in the likes of the iPhone 15 Pro series, and obviously it could play a lot of great games with that.
That's pretty
so
good.
this is great news to hear. But with that then, guys,
9
that
products.
is the latest and greatest we have on the new Apple event that is happening in September.
I totally forgot about the Apple TV. I forgot about Apple TV and the watch. I don't follow the watch and the there's been 10 Apple Watches. Dude. I stopped following when it was the 3rd generation. After the 3rd generation came out, I was like, because I think it was the 3rd generation or the 2nd generation. I think it was the 3rd generation where you didn't need your iPhone anymore. You could just go out with the Apple Watch. So like that was like the ultimate update to me. And I'm like, after that, I was like, they're gonna tweak it a little bit in the next generation. And then the next generation after that, they're gonna tweak it a bit more, So I just didn't follow the Apple Watch. I don't like it as much. But yeah, totally forgot about that. Forgot about the Apple TV and the AirPods. I don't have AirPods. I got Beats. I got my Beats buds, and they're by Apple as well though, because Apple bought Beats. So yeah, leave a like, you guys, if you enjoyed this one. That was quite cool. All right, we're getting ready for the 9 products. Alright, smash the like button, comment down below, subscribe, turn your post notification bell on to be notified once I do upload the next reaction, you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. And see you guys in the next one. See you.